Litigation is the process of taking a dispute or claim to court to resolve it through the legal system. It involves a formal lawsuit, where one party, the plaintiff, sues another party, the defendant, for a perceived wrong or injury. Litigation can be a complex and time-consuming process, but it is often necessary to resolve disputes and protect one's rights. Types of litigation. There are several types of litigation, including civil litigation. This type of litigation involves disputes between individuals, businesses, or organizations, and can include claims for damages, breach of contract, or other civil wrongs. Criminal litigation. This type of litigation involves the prosecution of individuals or organizations for crimes, such as theft, assault, or murder. Administrative litigation. This type of litigation involves disputes between individuals or organizations and government agencies, and can include claims for benefits, permits, or other administrative decisions. Appellate litigation. This type of litigation involves appeals from lower courts to higher courts, and can include appeals from trial courts to appellate courts or from appellate courts to Supreme Courts. Segu. The litigation process. The litigation process typically involves the following steps. Filing a complaint. The plaintiff files a complaint with the court, which sets out the claims and allegations against the defendant. Serving the defendant. The defendant is served with the complaint and summons, which notifies them of the lawsuit and requires them to respond. Answering the complaint. The defendant files an answer to the complaint, which responds to the allegations and sets out any defenses. Discovery. The parties engage in discovery, which involves the exchange of information and evidence to prepare for trial. Motions. The parties may file motions, which are requests to the court to take a specific action or make a ruling. Trial. The case is tried before a judge or jury, who hears evidence and makes a decision. Appeal. The parties may appeal the decision to a higher court, which reviews the decision and makes a final ruling. Third, key players in litigation. There are several key players in litigation, including plaintiff, the party who brings the lawsuit and seeks relief from the court. Defendant, the party who is sued and must respond to the allegations. Judge, the judge presides over the trial and makes decisions on motions and other matters. Jury, the jury hears evidence and makes a decision in cases where a jury trial is requested. Attorneys, attorneys represent the parties and advocate on their behalf. Fee, benefits of litigation. Litigation can provide several benefits, including resolution of disputes. Litigation can provide a final resolution to disputes and provide closure for the parties. Protection of rights. Litigation can help to protect the rights of individuals and organizations. Deterrence. Litigation can deter others from engaging in similar behavior. Compensation. Litigation can provide compensation for injuries or losses. Drawbacks of litigation. Litigation can also have several drawbacks, including cost. Litigation can be expensive, with costs including attorney fees, court costs, and other expenses. Time-consuming. Litigation can be time-consuming, with cases taking months or even years to resolve. Uncertainty. Litigation can be uncertain, with outcomes often unpredictable. Emotional toll. Litigation can take an emotional toll on the parties involved. 6. Alternatives to litigation. There are several alternatives to litigation, including mediation, a process where a neutral third party helps the parties to reach a settlement. Arbitration, a process where a neutral third party makes a binding decision. Negotiation, a process where the parties negotiate a settlement. Settlement, a process where the parties agree to a settlement without going to trial.